Oh, hi. How are we? It is Yap o'clock time. Hey, Griffy. Hello, Elroy. Welcome. I hope we're well. I hope you all had a lovely day. I had a great day. I worked more on my script. It is currently at 9,000 words, which is a real concern because I Googled like how long is a 10,000 word speech and it says it's roughly an hour. So I'm probably going to have to cut it down to make it more concise. But, I'm just going to write what's on my heart and then we'll figure it out later. But I'm not even a little bit done. I've written about what have I done now? The law, the classes and the races are all done now, but I still have the like the starting areas, the raids and instances, and random miscellaneous things. So we'll see. The problem with the raids is that that's where all the story happens, so that's probably gonna take a good chunk, whereas like the dungeons and stuff, I could probably just skip a little bit of lore. Oh yeah, no cut. Should make like a director's cut. I'm still a little bit sniffly and sick today, so apologies if I'm sniffling and or mouth breathing on stream. I'll try my very best not to. But I was going to check to see, actually, not raids. I was going to check to see if there's any 19s going and see if I can get one done. We didn't have a great deal of luck yesterday, unfortunately. We could try that one. They're Tichondrius, which is NA. But we can give it a go. Yeah, both of the 19s are NA keys. So we can try. We'll see. We'll see if they want to take us. I'm just having a look at this person. Their IO scores. Oh, that's their main. Okay, yep. For some reason, my brain was not computing their IO score there, but I see their main's on the left and they're on the right. But we'll see. That's a nice team they've got there, but they are NA, so they might say no. Seat. They've done a couple of 20s. We could try that because that is... I've decided to change my stance on Keystone Deserters ever since we had someone come into chat and be like, no, I was just mucking around with friends. So I'm trying to be a little bit more lenient. All right, we're ready. We're gonna go Algathar. And this is a nice team. We have a Druid tank and an Orc Voker, so the first pull should be pretty trivial with that group, so that's nice. But yeah, I thought I would get, actually into the keys a little bit sooner today. I'm not going to be able to stay up too late tonight because I have to get up early. My car is getting fixed tomorrow, thank goodness. The part that I was waiting for is in, so I'll be out and about tomorrow. But yeah, they want me to drop it off quite early, so we'll do that. Mucking around with friends, but there is a vote to abandon option so no one gets deserter. I call BS. I can't actually remember what they said, how it happened, but it sounded really legit. I was like, oh, okay. No, that does make sense. Boo, I'm sorry, Griffy. I'll do a nice long stream tomorrow. I can stay up. As long as I'm feeling better. My worry is that I'm going to have to, do things and I'm you know, putting my body under strain by leaving the house. That sounds so dramatic. I'll be fine. I'll be here tomorrow, don't worry. I'm trying to be more consistent with my streaming. Like, literally, my days are really revolving around some form of content creation right now. Which is honestly pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I spent a good, I'd say 5 or so hours today writing my script, and then we'll stream tonight, and then I'll do the same tomorrow. Give to healer in case they need to drink and catch up. Might be alright with quartz on the first 5. Yeah, honestly, the first floor should be fine. Sounds miserable. How do you feel about going back into an office? Well, my job is not ever an office job, so I actually hate office jobs. Like, I'm so glad that my trade is not that. Because office politics, no. Like, nursing politics can get a bit dirty, but in saying that, I think that where I am, it's so easy to avoid and just do your job. Whereas, like, I don't know, man, offices are so annoying. And so many meetings. Like, why do we need to have why so many meetings? I just want to do my job. I am in hell. 75. Look at you go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We're almost a year into streaming. I skipped a whole day of work once via meetings. Hate it. Hate it so much. And the problem was with the work that I did end up doing, it was like consulting other people and telling them, you know, information they didn't necessarily want to hear. And so it was very annoying to have to like justify cold hard facts so that people with big egos could accept it. It's just not for me. It's not for me. I normally just continue to do my job during meetings. I mean, this was the problem with where I worked. I'm not going to say where I worked because it's recognizable, but they had meetings in the meeting room, so you couldn't just like, you couldn't peace out and do something else. You do know.
Turtle made it to the water.
Oh, Mocha, thank you so much for the raid. We just started. Welcome, everybody. Hello, raiders. Can we please shout out Mocha? I'm bringing my little beans. That's so cute. I love that. Welcome, raiders. Hello. My name is Saffron, also food themed, so we're all on point. I like to push Mythic Plus keys. And we just... Oh! Oh, that's so funny. The druid said they're bugged. Welcome in, guys. It's Resi. Okay, that's fine. How about a brick to start the evening? We love to see it. Honestly, standard Algathar pull. But yeah, no, we'll be fine. I actually... That was so funny. Those freaking lashes. Oh yeah, those lashes are nasty. But this pull, I'm actually like, I was so confident about it because I'm like, we have a druid and an evoker. We're going to have such a good time. We're just getting the brick out of the way though, I think. They couldn't lose Lunar Beam, apparently. But that's fine. Love to see the Resto Shamans. Hello, fellow Resto Shaman. My favorite, my longtime love. I love Resto Shaman so much. I've played Resto Shaman since BFA. And previous to that, I played a prop pally. But I don't think I'll ever main anything else. I love Shaman so much. If you don't start the day with a delicious bricking, then can you really say you did Mythic Plus today? It's so true. And honestly, we just needed to get it out of the way, you know? It's like when you start making pancakes, the first one needs to be shit so that the rest of the pancakes are really good. So I think that's just what the druid was doing, was like getting us ready. I've very recently fallen in love with Disc Priest, but Holy Pally and Arsham have been my love since TBC. I have played a Disc Priest off and on because, and honestly, the main reason that I'll play Disc Priest is because for a long time, Resto Shamans have not really been meta. They have been the last couple of seasons, which is lovely. But I actually really struggled to find groups as a Resto Shaman for most of the Mythic Plus seasons. And it was usually Disc Priests that were performing really well. So I would play my Disc Priest just to get invited to keys. But I do enjoy it. I think it's really fun. It's just unfortunate that this season the damage is so up and down and so spiky that Disc Priests really struggle because there's no opportunity to ramp when your team is taking enormous chunks of damage, you know? Sorry, I will look at chat in a sec. I'm just gonna like make sure this druid doesn't fall over. Not that I can actually help the druid if they decide to fall over. Like, it's in God's hands, and by God's hands I mean balloons, you know? But yes, I am a shaman player. I have my Resto Shaman. She's a panda. I also have two other shamans. My Enhanced Shaman, who is a Harnia, and a Elisham, who is a Volpera. And yes, 3 shamans is a very reasonable amount of shamans to have. Thank you for asking. I don't have a problem. I just think they're neat. Just gonna... Yep, we're good, we're good. We're so good. See, like, this pull is so not healer intensive. It's literally just the tank surviving. I'm just here to vibe. I've played just for like 2 weeks now and it's been so much fun. I even killed my first 2 mythic bosses ever. Congrats! That's awesome! It's been such a joy. Don't even worry about the focus mode. We all understand. Thank you so much. That's awesome though. Congrats on getting a mythic boss down. Mythic prog is my least favorite thing to do. I'll be honest. But it is very rewarding when it happens, you know? She likes to yap a lot though, and will brick a key because she's yapping and chatting. I do it all the time too. I'm trying to do it less. I'm trying to like... I'm trying to set firm boundaries with my chat, you know, where I actually pay attention to what I'm doing so that I don't fuck up someone's key. Which I think is very noble of me, actually. And if you ask my psychologist, setting boundaries is a loving act. And that's what I'm doing with you guys. I love you so much that I need to set boundaries.
AOE incoming.
It's apparently our fault she apps. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you for, like, understanding. That's so felt. Thank you. See, I feel so validated right now.
Watch your step.
I could not see where I was. That was kind of scary.
Be guard.
I feel like this song shouldn't be the thing that plays on my first Mythic Plus. Like, that's not cool vibes, actually.
AOE incoming.
Newfound Glory. We're gonna have to have some discussions. You were roughly in the middle of the screen. Thank you so much. That's really awesome and useful and, like, not at all obnoxious. I'm helping. Makes me think of that meme of the girl, like the soul. I don't actually know what it's from, but you know the girlie who's dressed as a soldier and she's like, I'm doing my part. That's you, Callie, and I'm proud of you. Where's the big boy? There we are.
Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Okay, and actually, I just remembered that I need to focus my heals on the Evoker during the Vex fight because they are squishier than I think they are. So I'm just gonna, like, say it out loud so that I commit that to my brain for when we get to Vex. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. Mr. Veximus.
Be guard.
I mean, we can just pop this down for now. It'll be up for the next boss, so... I'm gonna drink. That'll be enough. Also, apologies to everybody who just joined in. I am a little bit sick, but not significantly enough to really be an issue, but I am a little bit sniffly, so I'm trying really hard to not sniffle. But if I do apologize to our mouth noise sensitive friends. I understand because I too am one of them. Accidental sniffing body ASMR. Oh, let your body do its thing. Don't even stress. Thank you so much. See, Mocha, you should be here all the time. My chat's like, I'd say 30% haters. What an amazing merging of those two sentences. That's my bad, that's my bad. Sniffing body ASMR. Who's Buddy? Oh my gosh, actually, it's probably a thing. Yeah, it's 100% a thing, I'm sure of it. I don't even need to Google that. I enjoy fragrances, and I have found this fragrance that I'm desperate to buy. It's just so expensive, so I'm waiting until I have like big girl money again. But it's called Petrichor Plains, and Petrichor is essentially this smell of grass after rain. And it smells so good. I got a little sample, which was like $10. The bottle itself is insane because it's from like an independent Australian fragrance company. But I'm obsessed with it, and I'm saving it like the rest of my littles tester sampler thing. I'm saving for like a day where I need to be really fancy. I don't know when that day's gonna be, but you know, like a job interview or something, so they can be like, oh wow, she smells so good, we must hire her. It was called Plains. No, Petrichor Plains. So Petrichor, Petrichor. So petrichor is the smell of grass after it rains, or like the smell of rain, but like specifically in nature. I know how to spell petrichor. Well, bitch, I don't know. You didn't. You clearly didn't spell it the first time. Like, dang. Raging Screech. Big boy yell. No idea what the second word you said was. Plains. Yeah, petrichor plains. You were right with the second word too. But fancy fragrances, so expensive. Like that is a rich woman's hobby. So when I'm rich, you know, and making so much money from my World of Warcraft video, that's when I'll buy the perfume.
At least we know that works. Watch yourselves.
I think we're running slightly behind because our bloodlust is already up.
Stop casting spread.
Should be fine though. I'm just gonna make sure I babysit that evoker. I need to picture evokers more like mages, you know, in terms of how much I need to sit on their booty to make sure that they don't die.
Stop casting spread.
I'm gonna get this. I'm still holding a ball. Oh my god. Balls?
Stop casting spread. Frontal.
Should I still be holding on to this ball? Like, I feel like my panda should be focusing on casting spells.
Stop
She doesn't have her head in the game.
Frontal.
Balls? Your panda can do both? She's so amazing. Multitasking queen. Oh no, I dropped the ball.
Stop
It's gone.
casting spread.
So sad. Rip to the ball. Do not die. Nope. Ripple. Classic melee DPS not doing the mechanic. Legit, right? That poor evoker is fucking carrying the weight of the world on those wings, that's for sure.
Stop casting.
We
spread.
see you, evoker.
Frontal. Stop casting. Spread.
Ah! Ruh-roh. We're in danger.
Your survival wasn't
Oh, boy.
necessary.
That's not great. That's not great. It just lived for so long.
Stop
Oh, the
casting
DPS
spread.
is not ideal. Does the warrior have a ball now? Perhaps.
Frontal.
I think our DPS is a little on the low side. Maybe? Because we were running behind on the timer. How you die? Because it eventually does big damage if they stay alive too long. They essentially have a soft enrage.
Jeez, show these students how it's done.
Nice try. Alright. Unfortunate, but we will just go on home and find a new group. No one has a ball now, you're right. No one does. That's so sad. But yeah, I had a feeling we were a little bit behind the check anyway, because when you get to the bird boss, you should still have about a minute at least left until the lust comes back up. So the fact that it was very much already up meant we were quite behind. But shit happens. Unfortunately, my spirit link was not up yet. Otherwise, I think we would have been fine. I've done a 19 pit already. Done a 19 sky reach. Nexus point makes me scared. Yeah, Nexus point is only 19. I'll just run my key. And we will push that. Okay. Always relaxed. And I'm just gonna fly on over there. So my key's resilient as well, so we can really take as many shots as we can at it, but I'm still going to be a bit discerning about who I bring. Generally, my rule is if you're coming to an 18, you should have timed all 17s. So, yeah, if anyone's timed all 17s, they're up to trying to get their 18 resilience, please sign up and I will invite you. But honestly, getting groups together at this stage of the season is getting a little tricky. Not tricky, just time consuming. And then the people that are running and maybe like a little on the slower side. I got a 250 to FDH. Yeah, we're not far off, so people will be resting. Yeah, exactly. And Ion gear inflated. Yeah, really true. So, like, I'm just finding it really hard at this point in the season to get a group together that can actually push the key. But that doesn't mean we're not gonna try, you know? I'll give it a go. If we have too much trouble finding a group, I'll just switch over to my other shamans and we can just chill and hang out while I do random stuff. I think tomorrow I will play more Cult of the Lamb though, so that's my plan for tomorrow. But yeah, I'd like to try and push a little bit this week. At least I did get a couple of 19s done this week, so that's good. But I would like to at least have half done. That would be really nice. But yeah, it really depends if we can actually get a group. Unfortunately, there is one mage that's queued. Oh, actually, no, it is an 18. For some reason, I thought I was queuing for a 19. So they've done all 17s. They can come. Cult. Yes, tomorrow, Callie. Tomorrow the cult will continue. As soon as you get half, only those show up in queue, I swear. As soon as you get half? What do you mean? I'm confused. Half to result. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's getting really difficult to get a group together though. Like honestly, I'm starting to struggle, especially now it's like the end of the week as well. I don't know how much luck we're gonna have, but that's okay. Goat cult? No, I like the sheep. Sheep cult. Okay, let's see. They've done all 17s. They can come. There it may be. It would be nice to have a Brez. Okay, let's see. Hang on. They haven't done all 17s yet. They haven't done all 17s yet. This is probably the most convincing because they've done a 17 Windrunner and they've 2-chested a 17, which is not easy to do as DPS. I'll do that. Let's take the druid. Last few weeks will pump because everyone will be racing for title. True. I really like, I'm not interested in title, but I would love to try and get 1% because the mount is cool. Can't wait to need to get 4K for title in the last week. Yeah, I'm not really interested in title. What do you need for 1%? At the moment, it's around 3,800 or like 3,850. I think by the end of the season, it'll probably be like all 20s, I'm guessing. I haven't checked in a while, actually. Let me have a look at radar. Let's see. Mythic Plus. Leaderboards. Season rating cutoff. So for US and Oceania, yeah, top 1% is 3,832. And so, like, I'm kind of close. I'm still pretty far off, but I'm close enough that I want to, like, try, you know? And if I don't get it, that's fine. But I feel like I would regret it if I didn't at least give it a go. Whether I can get there or not. I mean, like, pushing IO up into these keys is a struggle. Pugging. At least for me. Almost there. You can do it, I believe. I honestly wouldn't even, like, I wouldn't care so much if the mount wasn't so cool. Like, if the mount was ugly, I'd just be like, oh, it's fine, it's whatever. But the mount is so pretty, and I want it. It's the... Let me see what its name is so that I can show you guys. 1%. Umbral Ashes. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be in the system yet. No, it's not. It is essentially... Actually, I can show you guys the other one. What's the Belloran one? It's this mount model, but red. And I want it. It's not in game. Yeah. It is not. But it's basically this, but red. And it's so pretty. And honestly, I haven't really liked any of the 1% mounts enough to care, but I do care about this one. All right, let's see if we can... I'll say it's Resi. Maybe that'll get a tank in. Wowhead has flight animations and stuff right now. Yeah, I mean it's the same, right, as Belloran. But Sparkly. Oh, hang on. Mount special. Let me have a look. Oh, it spins. That's pretty. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. This is the first 1%er. What are the other Umbral ones then? Were they for... I thought Umbral was always the 1%. My bad. Oh no. I take it back. They're just random. I assume Belloran's mount has the same mount special, to be fair. Yeah, I would guess so. What other Umbral mounts? I don't know. I'm full of shit, okay? I'm tired and sick. For some reason, I thought there was always a 1% mount, but there isn't. It's always just been title. That's my bad. Honestly, I didn't know because I've never pushed high enough to know. I'll give it till 7:35. Whenever I give it a time, we always find someone. Always a 1% PvP mount. Title is fairly new too, no? No, Title's been around for a little while. At least since since I came back for Dragonflight. I'm not sure if it was before that. Let me Google it. When did 0.1% title come out in WoW? Shadowlands Season 2. Yeah, so the first one was Tormented Hero. Yeah. But yeah, I've just never really been, like, obsessed with the idea of the titles because I like funny, silly titles anyway. I've clearly never played serious enough to know these things. Yeah, I remember it wasn't a thing when I was playing in BFA, but I remember when I came back for Dragonflight, it had become a thing within that time frame, so that makes sense. Fuck, have I done any keys this week? I don't know, dude. Have you? If I don't get a tank in 6 minutes, I'll change over to my other shaman and do some keys on her. On my enhance, I think. Also, I had to install Archon app because Warcraft logs has changed. Tragic. It does actually run way better than the OG Warcraft logs, though, I'm not gonna lie. Probs not. It takes an hour of getting declined and I go do something else for 6 days. Did you check whether you'd done one? I think the thing is, like, if I'm on my enhanced shaman, like, even if it does take a while to do a group, I can do, like, you know, dailies, go to the new area that I haven't been to yet. It's like triple the screen size because ads, yeah, that's true. In saying that, Overwolf, like, is so resource heavy. I'm happy to not have it running so often in the background. I miss the old week aura that used to track how many keys you have been declined from. That would be deeply depressing. It'd probably still work. Not weak auras. I miss it. You have done 0 keys this week. Okay, well, if I don't get a tank, we can do keys on my enhance. It's not the same. Callie, Poseidon wasn't looking for a resolution. They just wanted to express their feelings, okay? Gosh, man. Just let people vent. What is it that, like, I remember there was this thing where they were like, now remember, women, before you vent to your heterosexual male partner, you need to preface by saying, I'm not looking for solutions, I just want to rant. I just want my add-ons back, not this jank. Mikoras. Yeah, I'm trying not to rely on add-ons, but it's a sad time. I miss Cell a lot. You can rant about anything else? What do you mean? Just not with yours. Why not weak horrors? Like, is that triggering to you in some way? Weak horrors were perfect. I will die on that hill. Look, I never loved weak horrors a lot because of how bloaty it was, but I understand why other people loved it. Like, I didn't like how framey it made my WoW, but also like how many lure errors you would get and like just the visual spam in front of my face that came with weak horrors. So, but like I'm a fairly minimalistic UI person. So like all the flashiness and all of those things everywhere kind of stress me out, I'll be honest. The only real Weakoras were the Tokyo Drift Weakora and the Bloodlust. I don't know either of those, I'm going to be so honest. Blizzard should bring back like in-game Peggle though, like, and Peggle rolls. Like when I was raiding, we didn't have DKP, we just did Peggle rolls to decide on loot. Tokyo Drift's Weakora was when someone used Stampeding Roar, it would play the Tokyo Drift theme song. Bloodlust Weakora was the Pedro song? Pedro? Pretty sure the Peggle add-on would still work. Yeah, but no one uses it, and I want to use it for rolls. Okay, we're not gonna... No tank, unfortunately. Alright, well... We tried. No tanks around, which is... honestly... same old story. Shit, sending you the Pedro. Okay. Such a great song. Alright, I'll have a look at it after stream. The top tier teams basically have them, so it's just the rest of us without them, and the power of customizing your UI to you is so easily. It's sad that it's lost. Now setting up my UI for a new character takes like 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah, I think like all of that time consuming stuff really put me off of using add-ons as well. Like I just want to be able to like make a character and play them. So like my add-ons are pretty minimal now. It's really bartender, light damage, DPM. Back in the day, it took like 5 to 10 minutes. Oh man, I struggled actually because I used to use LVUI and it would take me forever to set up a new character. But yeah, I think the beauty of WoW and the fact that it had add-ons from the beginning was that, you know, you could customize it to look how you wanted it to look, because what I like is obviously not what everybody else likes. Everything they can do, we can still do, though. It's not like we have a different client. They just got people they paid to sort that shit out, and y'all just downloaded that shit once they released it anyway. Use profiles. It takes a minute for me. Yeah, I have profiles for bartender. So like bartender is really what determines what my UI looks like now. And I just have like profiles. So I copy it over and it comes over pretty easy. And no sound triggers, which I loved. Yeah, I do miss the sound triggers actually. That's true. Do I have a key? Did I check my vault? Did I have a vault? I'll just walk over there and check, shall I? I do. I didn't even check my vault. Okay, trinket. Oh my god, I can... Oh wait, no, it's a used one as well. Hurl a massive hook towards your target, cleaving through enemies in its path. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. I would rather not have an unused trinket, but... You know what? That's fine, that's fine. I've got them on my abilities, but the boss ones are so much worse. Yeah. I still use DBM, which seems to give, like, the standard sound warnings that I need.
This world is vast and wonderful.
Let's... May as well upgrade that. And let's just pop that over here. Oh, wait. Okay, and I will then put that there. Okay, what spec am I in right now? Raid? Should we try and join a raid? They don't have all of them, but they have enough. Yeah, I haven't struggled too much with the boss fight sounds reminders. I actually used the sound reminder a lot for when I was playing Disc Priest to remind me to power infusion people. Otherwise, I would just forget. And people don't like it when you don't use PI. So, what's my gear score? 275 is good. Who's in there? Okay, no. All right, let's see. Let's do. I should be easily be able to do a heroic. Spellfall. We could try that. Okay, amazing. Let's go. I see how it is. Yeah, I'm gonna do this and then we'll key. Hang on, let me go pick one up actually. Sorry, I got distracted. It should be a 12, I think. Oh wait, no, I do have one. Algathar 12. We can do that. This should be fairly straightforward. I don't actually think I've done Spellfall Mythic. I did it on normal and then I did it on Mythic. Spellfall Heroic because I did it on normal and then I did it on Mythic. But, I mean, Heroic doesn't have the splitting of the mushrooms, so it should be easy as, right? We'll see. I've only ever done it on Mythic, yeah. I did it on normal on day one just so that I could see it, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I can do Mythic, it's fine. You've never done it? Really? That's crazy. It's a great boss if you join in a guild. Yeah, he's not bad. Came out when I wasn't playing, that's right. Support. Oh, support. That's the druid. I'm lacking a guild/raid team now. I mean, you should be able to find one. Like they're starting to recruit for the next season. If that's, you know, what you want to do, which, like, you know, power to you, that's fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. AOE income. Ads coming.
What button is my pot on? There we go.
Fixate on you. AOE incoming.
Got so many procs there. That feels nice when it actually happens.
AOE incoming.
Oh, that's me. My bad. That could have been tragic.
Knocking back. AOE incoming.
I don't even know what damage I'm doing, but it's not great. I'll be honest, I'm not...
AOE
I don't think it's really a shock to say I haven't really figured out Enhance yet. I did play it back in the day. But like the last time I played Enhance like properly would have been maybe End of Dragonflight. I feel like I remember the Waycrest Manor season doing Enhance. I forgot you're playing a DPS? Yeah, I mean, I tried to get a team to push, but it's not gonna happen tonight, unfortunately. I'll try again on reset day, and there might be some groups running. My DPS trick is to hit buttons harder. The fact we can't hear your keyboard means you need to hit it harder. I cast using I have a Razer Naga, so all of my casts are on mouse clicks. That's why you guys hear me clicking so much. Those are buttons that you can hit harder. True. That mouse will break immediately. It's true.
Ads coming.
Using one button rotation with mouse wheel up.
Fixate on you.
Unfortunate. Okay, my DPS isn't amazing, but I'm by no means the worstest. I have some on my Naga and they survive just. I've had this Naga for a little while now actually, and it's been working pretty good. I've had to clean the contacts a couple of times, but that's fine. I have a bad track record with Razer products. It's a bias thing, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, I actually do too. I'm not like... if I had to choose a brand to stick with, like I could only do the one brand, I would choose Logitech. I like Logitech a lot, but unfortunately Logitech don't have an MMO mouse. If they ever release one, I'll buy it. And I used to have a Corsair scimitar, whatever, however you say it, but that broke almost immediately. And so I've just stuck to the Naga because while they do eventually fail, they last me more than a couple of years. So, they used to have one, right? The closest Logitech has gotten to an MMO mouse had like 6 buttons on the side. But it wasn't the placement of the buttons weren't as intuitive as I feel like the Naga and the scimitar setup is. Like, it was set up really odd, and it doesn't exist anymore, that mouse. But I wouldn't necessarily call it an MMO mouse, I don't think. Oh, people are leaving. Okay, that's all right. Let's go do a Mythic Plus. Hilariously, I've had the opposite issue with Corsair. Yeah, I've never had a great deal of luck with any Corsair peripherals. Like, I've had Corsair mice and keyboards in the past, and they've just not really lasted for me. And headphones as well. And same with Razer. Like, I had the Kitty headphones, which I loved, but they had this problem because I had the plugged-in version, not the wireless version, where they draw too much power, so they just short circuit, and then they bug out your computer as well. So I stopped buying Razer headphones after that. So my headphones right now are Logitech. My keyboard's Logitech. And my mouse is a Naga. They had the MOBA style mouse. It wasn't even MOBA style, because when I think of a MOBA style mouse, I think of like the circle, right? Where it's like the 6 buttons like in a circle. Logitech's mouse was like the buttons ran along the upper side of the mouse. So it was really weird. I didn't love it. I had to set up the Naga back when my guild kept making fun of me for having blink bound to equals. Blink was equals, Glacial Spike was 8, Barrier 9, Perfect Binds. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my interrupt is always on 8, which is like the very middle of the mouse. And like, yeah. That's just how I like to play. And my cooldowns are all like the oh shit buttons down here. Scrolls down, Razer affiliate. Yeah, I mean, they're not paying me. They gave me a discount code. If you guys want to buy a Naga, please feel free to use my code. All right, let's do an Algathar 12, shall we? Did you have both hands on the keyboard? No, my hand moved back and forth on some StarCraft shit. That's crazy. Yeah, I have tiny baby hands, so the Naga is really the only way I can actually utilize the cast bar appropriately, because I would not be able to reach beyond like anything beyond like 4. But I love Nagas. I love the MMO mouse. I will never not have one. Because, like, honestly, I don't think I would know how to play games without it. Almost killed Mythic Jaina with that setup. If it works, it ain't broke. Yeah. I mean, we get used to it and we adjust, right? Like, at first I struggled with the MMO mouse, like when I first bought it, but I can't imagine playing games without it now. Like, I love it so much. Your MMO mouse is bound to my numpad, and I use a split of it and general keybinds around my movement keys. Interesting. No, I don't have anything bound, like, I don't have anything unconventional bound to my movement keys. Scimitar is nice, with you being able to move the side panel location for easier access. My tank is now 265, so I may be able to live a 12. I'm sure you can. Oh yeah, let's do this. My movement keys are unconventional. Yeah, I remember you telling me. But yeah, I've not been great with the scimitar. Like, it just broke for me too easily. I don't think I had it for like more than a year. Thanks so much for the follow, Kuro. Welcome. I hope you are well. Right, I'm gonna walk over to Algathar. We've got a tank. Now the question is, will we find a healer? I am. Hope you and chat are doing well. Thank you so much. We are. I'm just pushing keys. I'm usually a shaman, Resto Shaman main. Oh, I should probably update my title actually. I'm usually Resto Shaman main, but at the moment I'm playing my Enhanced Shaman because I can't find tanks. I can't make any groups because all the tanks are MIA. Let me update that title. There we go. Enhance is fun. It really is. I'm still learning. But it is fun. And it's very visually, like, satisfying to play, I think.
At Alcathar Academy, we believe in teaching by example. Please show these students how it's done.
This is the problem. Like, if I play healer, can't find a tank. Well, I'm not playing tank. If I'm not on my healer, can't find a healer. I can't believe you got me stuck on a table. And I do it again. The tank drought continues. Yeah, legit. I waited 20 minutes for a tank and didn't get any, unfortunately. But it's okay. We've got Poseidon. He'll be fine. What gear do I actually need on my shaman? Do I have any blues left? No. Okay, blues are all gone. I honestly just need crests so that I can upgrade everything. Oh, pants are a little low. Healer, where are you? Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, sorry. Callie was trying to trade me something. Was it another romance book? Thanks, bud. Let's see. 20-minute read? No way. It's only 4 pages. That's a lie. It's smart. Yay! I wrote it myself. Okay. Waves of Desire. Oh my lord. Fear not, darling. My jaw isn't what it used to be, but my tongue remains as limber as ever. Wow. That's spicy. The story continues for many more chapters laden with porthole puns. That is inappropriate. What did my ears just hear? You heard wow smut. stays up late. Healer? 2 healers. Do we want a paladin? Yeah, let's get a pally because they'll have Brez. And a long jacket. Oh, I should change my spec. Let's go. That one. Red lemon. And let me change this over. That's not on use. So let's just pop that there and get rid of that. Do you guys like my backpack? It's a totem. You see? Isn't that cute? I'm so shaman right now.
School is in session.
Jacket. The film clip for this song always lives like rent-free in my head as well, because I remember it was just like people walking around the street and they had a discman. They had a discman with the song in it and they were giving people headphones to listen to it, and the film clip was just like people talking about whether they liked the song or not. And it was just so bizarre. Did you get the bird? It has a cool dismount animation. Which bird? Bird? Bird. No. What's it called? Just makes me think of Chuck. So Bizarre is a different song. Actually, it's How Bizarre. Sunrock. Yes. Yes, I did. Can I mount it? Let's see what the dismount is. Oh, cool. That's cute. I didn't even know. Do I have flasks? Where are my flasks at? Can't see shit. Oh, they're down here. Okay. What flask do you use? Magisters for enhance, because my mastery is pretty shit. My stats on enhance are pretty wonky, I'll be honest. Is black mastery? Or is it blue?
That's what you'll feel.
No, crit. Blue is mastery.
Students, how wonderful. It has been quite some time
Yeah.
since the academy has been open.
Indeed. Come with us. It should only take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
Okay, I'm gonna behave and not DPS things immediately.
We were away. Please, if you could, clear them out while we realign the life magics of
I'm gonna
this
let
place.
the tank gather and then I'm gonna zug. Oh no. Nice. My damage is so poo-poo.
Okay. We are just about. Wait.
I'm helping.
Itchy straws. There is too much life magic. What are you doing?
Me? There is too much nature. What are you doing?
What is that thing? This is your fault.
Ooh. I may have been smacked like just a little bit.
Watch your step. You got it.
Your soul.
Watch your
I
step.
thought that said your soil is mine. I was gonna be like, that's really funny. It's less funny now.
Watch your step. You got it. Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Okay. My damage there wasn't terrible. I think with like the big AoE pulls, I get scared. Like, I don't know when I can start DPSing. Can I use my thing? I was trying to use my trinket. I thought the trinket pulled me towards them, but I don't think it does. I need to read it again.
Look at this lish arena. Oh, wait. What are these birds doing here?
God, our one exploding goes so bad. Is that 12.1 that's coming in? Yeah, nice. It's kind of mid. You know, some things are just about fulfilling the class fantasy or looking cool, you know? And that's okay. I think what I do need for my enhance is some sort of visual visual cue that I have Tempest up, because often I'm missing my Tempest cast. So a way to know that Tempest is up would be handy. I'm sure it exists. My class fantasy is actually doing damage. Well, shit. You plumb out of luck, bud.
Big one. I will activate the goals for Lishrath. That is talent toss for you soft skins. Use them to get her attention.
Wrong class for that. It just get tenties. You do love tenties, though.
Watch yourselves.
Tenties and tendies. Hell yeah.
Stop casting spread. Flanking.
Look, I did mechanics as a melee. Gonna take that though.
Stop casting spread. Flanking. Stop casting spread.
Oh, balls. Still got 40 seconds on loss, so it's probably better just to save it for the next pull, right?
Stop casting spread. Flanking. Stop casting spread. Flanking.
Whew. Sorry to the healer. You were downstairs. Oh, the warlock got yeeted. The priest is not here yet. I'm just gonna lost this boss. Or this pull. I feel like Enhance will be way more satisfying once I get like consistent procs. I think my gear is not in the right spot now, so I'm not proccing nearly as much as I would if I had the right gear, because I can imagine it's really fun when you get like periods of just constant Maelstrom weapons and stuff like that. That's what I'm guessing it's like. I don't know though. Oh, Warlock's disconnected. Nope. Oh, they left. Can we format it? I don't know. Yeah, I think it will be fine. We've got lots of time. Here for trinket. Garbage trinket. Boo puzzle box. Where's the monotonous lecture? I goofed that.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Oh, the healer died. I probably should have just run back. Pugging, I'm just not having a good time with it lately. The Warlock disconnecting is unfortunate because we were making really good time. rebuff. I had to like click target that book because I couldn't tap target to it. I did not mean to cast a lightning bolt, but that's fine.
Members of the Blue Dragon Flight
Got 3 minutes on Lost.
arcane elemental and created a powerful construct named Veximus that quickly started.
I'm curious to see how long this boss will take with only 4 of us, so we'll see.
Falls. Spread seed. Cat falls.
I'll take 2 because I can astral shift. Oh, and this is annoying because like I need to run out to drop these pulls away.
Cat falls.
So my damage is a bit poo-poo.
Spread seed. Cat falls. Spread seed. AoE incoming. Cat falls. Spread seed. Cat falls. Spread seed. AoE incoming.
Oh, that was silly. I shouldn't move that.
Spread seed. Cat falls. AOE incoming. Spread soon. Cat falls. Spread soon.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. 3 minutes 30.
Destroyed. Well done.
Such a shame that the warlock ran away. Because like, I honestly think we probably could have two-chested this, even though my GPS is low. We're getting through fine. So well, that is just pug life. See, dang it, I just missed my Tempest again because I didn't see it was up. Annoying. Another spinny boy. think if we line of sight them like around the corner, that's generally, yeah.
Only the strong
Oh, the healer died.
survive.
Yeah, usually that pull you would lost line of sight around the door, so that way they're all kind of stacked together. Because otherwise they just cast so often. So they get a bit messy. Was worried with 4 peeps, too many spinners in that area. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh no, yeah. Don't do that.
These are sacred halls of learning. Only those registered may access them. Learn from this.
Debuff on me.
Okay, that shouldn't drop anything because I just started the fight. Got 2 stacks.
None out. None out.
And being melee is really annoying in Algathar because you have to run out of so much stuff.
Debuff on me. None out.
Oh, there's balls. Or where? Okay, still shouldn't drop anything. I've got 2. Oh, I thought it was 5 stacks that it dropped. It's 3? I'm a silly goose. Oh shit, just ate a bowl. Okay, so that one, yeah. It's 3. For some reason I've played this entire season thinking it's 5 stacks. That's awkward.
Debuff on you.
Dang it.
Debuff on you.
Oh, we need percent as well. I just keep dropping balls. I'm so sorry.
Debuff on you.
Gamers.
Oh dear. It seems the parameters I wove into my out-of-office spell were a bit extreme. Thank you for all your help.
I hope this paladin gets their trinket. Oh, I should have picked up my rerolls actually. .22%. I've still got 6 rolls, so that's okay. Alright, pit 11 is fine. We can do that. Okay, I'm re-rolling. Cloak. I have so many cloaks, I'm pretty sure. Crit verse. I don't want that. Ring. Do I need rings? No. What do I do with my 20 rolls? You use them to get mythic. Oh, they got their mythic puzzle box. That's nice. I hate the puzzle box so much. You need a nexus point? We can do a nexus point, but we've got to get the key. Did we want to do this pit? How many crests do I have? 18. Oh, I do have some holy crests, so I'm pretty sure I have holy heroic things to level up, don't I? Maybe not. No, it's all mythic or champion. Okay. You have a pit as well? Oh, is yours a 12 Poseidon? Because we can do that. Okay. Lemon, would you like to stick around? That healer was very good. They really kept us going in a 4-man, so good for them. I haven't seen Holy Paladins in a while either. Well, honestly, I don't see many healers because I'm usually the healer, but in raids and stuff, I haven't really been seeing them either. All right, I'm gonna list us. We're doing a 12. You almost beat the Warlock on overall damage. You did in my heart. $256 is a little low for 12. I think I would say like 260 seems like a reasonable number. That is a tanky healer. Why would they want to do 12? Oh, probably for Crest, actually. That makes sense. Okay, they've done an 11. Oh, I know that hunter. They're one of our people. Come on in. All right. Food buff. What's Callie's item level now? 274. Wait, he's lower than I am. I should be beating him on DPS. Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm doing. So, there is that. I miss my Resto Shaman. Remember when we used to get groups? Good times. Oh, actually, I realized yesterday... Wait, is it Monday today? Let me... Yeah, it's Monday today. I'm going back into hospital in 3 weeks. So really, I only have 3 weeks left to push for 1%. I would like to try, but I am losing hope with how hard it's been to get groups, like, for high keys. Which is sad, but I'll keep trying. You can have 2 earth shields. Do they get 2? Okay, food flask. Weapon imbues. We are Gucci's. Oh yeah, let me reread this because I thought this pulls me. Oh, okay, no. It's just you throw it at the target and it cleaves enemies in the path. And then when it crashes into the target, it does an AoE. Wonder how much damage that's counting for. Not a lot. I thought it was in... Oh, there we go. And then... Edit mode. Oh, jeez. There's so much shit. Let me move that. If I just, like, move all of this down... Hopefully that works.
A turtle made
I just
into
need
the
to know
water.
when that is not centered, is it? Thank you so much for the follow, Mashy Taters. Welcome. Big fan of mashed potatoes, so you're so welcome here. It's not centered at all. What was I thinking? Hang on. 8. There we go. Okay, so hopefully this will show me when I have Tempest up with a little bit more reliability, because I am not having a great time tracking it. I should be offended. I'm sorry, but mashed potatoes are like, they are peak, I think. But like, I'm not really potatoist. Like, all potatoes are delicious and amazing. Except for, you know what? Those low carb potatoes, fuck those guys. They're not good. Man, Kelly's taking a sweet time. Hurry up, dude. What the fuck are low carb potatoes? They are just balls of sadness, Poseidon. Don't even get me started. What is this? What is bar 3? What? Hold on. Hold on. Utility cooldowns. Okay, well, they can just go down there. Okay. Frankenstein potatoes. They're sad. Will I eat a low-carb potato sprack? That is so sad. That's probably the saddest thing I've ever seen you say.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I can rescue myself in this because I've got Spirit Walk, so I don't need no one to save me. I can save myself. What's the Paramore song?
You have to make your way across this quarry on your own.
I am not doing well on the interrupt front. I'm doing my best. How are things this evening? Things are good. I'm unfortunately not having a great deal of luck finding groups for my Resto Shaman, so that's why I'm playing Enhance at the moment. I'm kind of at this point where getting a tank is really difficult for the key level I'm at. So I'm a bit stuck when it comes to my Resto Shaman. But I am enjoying playing the Enhanced Shaman. I always forget how fun it is until I play it again. I'm stuck. Always wanted to play kind of Shaman, but could never be bothered to learn. I love Shaman so much. I'm always happy to share what I know. I'm by no means an expert, but I am passionate. Fucked up my... I keep forgetting. See, I put the cooldown manager there and I'm literally still not looking at it. I need to train my eyes to look at the cooldown manager and not my spell bar, so that I can properly tell when a Tempest is up. I can come tank if you need a tank for your keys. Thank you so much. I think I'll just chill on my Resto Shaman for today, but I'll definitely be back on to pushing the Shaman on Wednesday. If you're around, let me know. I'm up to doing 19s on my Shaman, so if you can tank 19s, would love to have you. No problem, I just got Resil 19. Congrats though, that's awesome. And thank you so much for offering up your keys to the altar. Yeah, I'll definitely be keen on Wednesday after reset. But yeah, I think I'll give it a rest until the start of the next week. At the moment I'm still feeling a little bit sick and I'll probably be going to bed soon, so I won't commit to anything crazy tonight. Are we pulling into the bus? Yeah.
Debuff on you. Watch your step.
feel like my gear needs to be optimized a bit more because I'm just not proccing as much as I feel like I should be. I'm assuming like once you get to a decent level of gear with Shaman, there's like enhanced Shaman, there's very little downtime, but sometimes it feels like I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for either Storm Strike or Lava Lash to come up so that I can get like the last bit of Maelstrom that I need.
Watch your step.
And it's annoying.
Line of sight.
I just want to Zug and Zug, you know?
Keep up on you. Watch your step. Line of sight.
Nice.
Save Boss Great Shame for fooling.
See, like when things proc, like enhance feels great. I would just like that to consistently happen, you know? Like that rotation felt really nice because I just kept on proccing what I needed. But yeah, there's definitely a bit of downtime where I'm like waiting for my main spells to come up so that I can build more Maelstrom. Because I have done tests to be like, is it better to wait for full Maelstrom and then like use it? Or is it best to use it when it's just got an instant cast up? But it definitely does more damage if you wait for full.
We could probably use these. Arms and legs are in short supply. Thanks for your contribution.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Fixate on you.
Ah, no. How are you supposed to do DPS when you're running away?
Watch your feet.
Too much hit.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your step. Watch your step. Fixate on you.
Noise.
I'll tell you everything.
Worthless gnat. Death is all that awaits you.
Oh,
Do not
Bubble.
think that I shall permit you entry into my master's sanctum so easily. Pursue me if you dare.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
I think we lost our team to the other mobs. Wait, stop that. Your point of view is medieval. Fuck you. Please don't stay in touch. Fuck you. This guy's still... That's not how you find it, do you? You're losing control of it, and it's really distasteful. Nice. Fuck you. Well, we're already in one. These sleeping guys are a pain as melee. There's gotta be a better way. Yeah, I really don't know how to position myself as Amelia yet. It's all a mystery to me. Never really fit in with the rest.
Heroes, to me.
Intruders have entered the Master's domain.
Scourge.
Heroes, we will hold off the undead as long as we can, even to our dying breath. Deal with the Scourge Lord.
I shall not. You are better off dead.
Watch your step. Debuff on me.
Should I just be like lightning bolting? I guess it's better than doing nothing when I'm like too far away to do anything else.
Ads coming.
Becomes a battleground, battleground, battleground.
Watch your step.
Shameful display. You are better off dead.
Watch your step. Debuff on me.
Can't reach him. Yeah, I think I just spam lightning bolt, right? That feels like the right thing to do. Always be casting.
Ads coming.
GG.
For now.
Western.
To our lives, of freedom. Though it be
Wedding ring.
the face of
I
this
will
monster,
reroll.
I pledge that from this day forth, all
Another ring.
and the blazing path of
Crit
light
haste. That's not ideal though, because I have the combo.
is a testament not only to your valor, but to the fact that no foe,
Sick, now I never need to come back here again. Congrats! What did you get?
No, you monster!
What's the goal for Enhance this season? I don't really have a goal. Just learn.
The Frost Queen is gone.
Learn and have fun, because I definitely not
Keep
doing
moving.
the damage I
Our
think
objective is near.
I can do. Hang on, did you foreman that? No. The healer left. We did foreman an Algothar just before though. Alright, let's upgrade some items. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth changing that over. Yeah, and I'm losing my mastery if I change it, so I don't think I should use that. My rerolls have been pretty meh. Wouldn't recommend. Yeah. The only thing I recommend is the assisted highlight. Not the OBR, but the actual assisted highlight. What do you mean by that? Let's just focus on what have I been working on leveling? Boots. Well, I guess I'll just keep doing that. It'll highlight what button you should press, so it's good for learning, except major cooldowns. Honestly, I think cooldowns timing is my problem, and I also know like a problem I have with enhance is that I keep forgetting to use Tempest like when it's up, so I'll use the wrong lightning. But I am getting there. I just need to get in the habit of like keeping an eye on lightning bolt and when it changes over to Tempest. And the other thing I struggle is like when I'm out of range, what should I be doing? All right, Poseidon's going to have dinner. We might make this next key my last key then, shall we? What key did Callie get? Callie, what's your key? Because I've got a pit as well. So, I mean, we can do it, but we've got to go back to pit. Seat 12. Let's go. Did you wanna stay or... What 12s do I need? Still need plenty. Oh, seat, my highest seat is a 7. Get that IO. Thanks for coming, Alok. Appreciate you. Alright, I'm gonna queue us up. Oop. And it's seat, Mythic Plus, 12. We'll see if we can find a tank and a healer. If not, that's totally fine. But yeah, I will say this key is my last one, whether it bricks or not. What's the key? It is a 12 seat. Healer. Oh, they are a beefy healer. I'm sorry, Catadrossi. I just took a very beefy healer. Send Spinner, do I know this person? I don't know. 12 seem fairly easy to fill, thankfully, because I think everyone wants it for their crests. Sembear! Oh yes, it is. I do know them. Okay, and then we have a druid tank. They've done an 11 seat. They should be fine. Sen is OP. Okay, so do we want a demon hunter or a rouge? That rogue has not done Skyreach. That's so funny. Skyreach isn't even that bad. Let's take the rogue, because I haven't seen a rogue in ages.
Something foul is stalking these grounds. Hunt it
Alright,
down and
food.
destroy it.
I will do my buffs. Yeah, Callie's gonna get IO for this too. That three-chested seat must have been a team effort, I'm gonna assume. Did I use my hook more often in that one? If I did, she's not doing a lot. I mean, it does give a passive agility buff, so I mean, I guess that's fine. I don't actually know. Okay, amazing. We're all here. Okay, it's Callie's key.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we're going to the next one. Sorry, I lost it prematurely. I didn't use my pots. I'm the worst DPS.
your feet.
Yeah, being out of range is rough. I'm sure there's a way to maintain DPS as melee, but I'm gonna do some reading tonight actually. What do you do as enhanced when you're out of melee range? Oh shit.
Watch your feet.
Thank you for the grab, Callie. Appreciate you. Why are we throwing fruits? Kelly saved me. Because bully. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. But out of my mind in Rotmire. Have you got it down yet? How many pulls have you done?
Also, their commander here has a particular item that would be useful to me.
Just doing a guild prog like 4. That's not so bad. You can do it. Came in at the right time. Absolute banger of a tune, sir. Thank you so much, Emu, and welcome. Happy to see you make a stream. How are you? I will never deny my emo roots. They're deep within me. Had a nothing to do job day, drove an hour out to the site, machine was working, drove home, charged the company. Honestly, that sounds lovely. I love driving. It's just an excuse for me to sing loudly. It's like one of my safe places is in my car. Country town parks, hell yeah. Hello, Angry Penguin. Thank you so much for the biddies. That is lovely, and that is a very cute kitty. Blasting Hot Mulligan in the middle of nowhere is goals. Yeah, legit. I don't care where I am. I am blasting my music as loud as I can and singing as loud as I can when I'm driving. That is my peace in this world. We shake hands, gamer. Game recognizes game. Yeah, I just feel like, so I don't usually play this shaman or this specialty, this spec of shaman, so I'm still learning. The grabs, that was so good. Beautiful. And it feels like, yeah, that leap of faith, so good. I feel like it's just not proccing as much as I would like it to. I know that my gear, like my stats, are not correct, so I'm hoping once I fix that it will feel a bit less awkward to play. Hey Penguin, how are you? Have you been doing anything exciting today? Eaten anything delicious? I've literally done nothing today but work on my YouTube video, and that's it. And then stream. Gamer Priest, legit. That's proud to say that's one of our community members, Kelly Thrax. That was a beautiful grab. 30 seconds on Lust. You doing packs this year? I have never actually gone to any PAXs, which is crazy because I used to go to like all of the conventions, and like I have quite a few like social connections when it comes to PAX. Like I know a lot of like, yeah, what am I trying to say without doxing myself? I know a lot of people who have contributed to that event, but because it's always been in Melbourne, I've never been able to really like justify the money to get down there for PAX. Melbourne's where it's at. I do love Melbourne. I would love to live there one day, but we'll see. I do go to Melbourne somewhat regularly. Like we flew down there to go see Hades Town, which I loved. But I think to me, Hades Town was one of those things where it was like, oh, I must see it before it finishes. Whereas like PAX, I'm kind of like, it's every year. Like it's big crowds, which I'm not really great at anymore. I'm not a big crowds person any longer, whereas I used to love it. Like I would be at all the Supernovas, all the EB Expos, but I've had cheesesteaks today with my little bruv and chilling in the garden. That sounds really nice. I just ate a bowl. It's fine, I astral shifted, no one can tell. We go PAX. I mean, crowds though. I have anxiety. Which way are we going? This way. Oh, hiya. How are you, Athen? Where have you been? Doing fine. Beat the crowds, going an hour early with a VIP pass. But that's more money, Emu. I'm a broke ass bitch. Fixed my sleeping schedule. Now I can finally watch the live properly. Well, I'm so happy to see you again. Welcome. What time is it over there right now? Time for a donation goal. I feel like there's so many other things on my list that I would like to earn money towards, like, you know, life. 8:35. Okay, that's good. I'm currently, oh, I didn't tell you, Emu, when we were chatting the other day. I like so I've not been working for a little while because I had a big bad PTSD flare-up, so I've been off work for a year. And I finally got like another job where I was working from home, doing nursing stuff. And then they didn't renew my contract, so I'm again unemployed. And I have one more hospital admission to go in 3 weeks, where I'm doing like the last bit of my PTSD treatment. So I'm just waiting until after that, and then I'll hopefully be in a spot where I can go back to like proper work in a hospital again. So yeah, the spending money towards things is not really at the top of my list at the moment. Like, hopefully when I get another job, it'll be fine. Like, I'm very blessed to be able to walk into a job pretty easily. So we'll be fine. I'm just treading water right now. Haven't worked a proper job in like 2 years. Yeah, it's been almost a year for me. So I started streaming because I was just like so idle and I hated it. So I started streaming and I love it. If I could just stream, that would be awesome. But, you know, it's not really... That's a bit of a lofty goal. I'll do my best. What's up, Bacon? How are you? Have you had a good day? Your resume's pretty damn good. You'll be fine, Queen. Chin up, your crown's falling. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm honestly fine. Like, I'm not too worried about getting a job, to be honest. Like, nursing is a very easy field. Like, once you have experience, you can really go wherever the heck you want. And because I specialize in intensive care, I can be pretty picky, to be honest. So I would like to go back to intensive care though. I'm thinking either intensive care or like anesthetic nursing would probably be a bit more chill. So that's my goal, is to try and find something in that field once I come out from my last treatment. Oh, I ate a ball. Running lower keys today. I tried to run my keys on my Resto Shaman, but unfortunately I could not find a tank. So I changed over to my enhanced chamois just so that I could do something. We had it. Streaming without a job is wildly different to streaming with one though. The energy without working the same day is unmatched. Yeah, no, I definitely get that. Like, I was working for a little while there. Like, I was working as a telehealth nurse from home. And it was night shifts only, so that was fine, but I have a feeling they didn't like that I had to take time off for hospital admissions, which I did tell them I needed to do. And they actually told me my contract wasn't going to be renewed while I was in hospital, which is fucking rude. God, I love telehealth nurses. Couldn't be felt going in for a medical certificate. It's a great service, and it was at least a way to like make money and use the degree that I worked hard for. And I enjoyed it. It was fine. It was like, it was never going to be my forever thing. But yeah, I'm more salty about them not renewing my contract while I was in hospital. I'm like, you're not allowed to fire me. I quit. You'd be employable as part of Amber Calls. I would say so, but I'm not really interested in that, to be honest.
Looking back.
Can you leap, Queen? There we go. You mean you know, like making people go vroom vroom nino nino? I mean, I have so much love and respect for emergency services and paramedics and like emergency call takers and all of those people. But it is like the opposite of what I love about health. I'm working in health. Like, so it's a fairly common thing to describe ICU nurses, so intensive care nurses, like, sorry, I'll start again. The meme is that all intensive care nurses are autistic and all emergency department nurses have ADHD. And I get sent to, well, I don't right now, but I would be sent to emergency all the time because as intensive care nurses, we're resus trained, which means we can go into the resus bay and like, you know, be somewhat useful. But often I would get sent to ED and not be in resus. I'd just be like out in the field, and it is not fun. It's so hectic. It's so unorganized. Like, intensive care works for my brain so well because I have my person. I know everything about them. Like, I know what I need to do for them. I know what to do if things go wrong. And like my entire day is just dedicated to that one person and keeping them alive. Whereas emergency, you can have like 4 to 6 patients. They will sometimes just leave without telling you, or like, you know, they'll get taken to a scan. Oh, thanks, Callie. They'll get taken to a scan and not tell you, so you'll turn around and your patient will be gone and you're like, where the fuck did they go? Or like, you know, when things need to happen, doctors will come up to you and just be like, yeah, I need X, Y, and Z, and then they won't document it anywhere for hours, so you have to just remember. Yeah, it's just not how I like to be. Like, intensive care is non-stop and hectic, but in the way that it's like lots of handling the minutiae, like adjusting their infusions, like measuring their ins and outs, and you know, all of that kind of stuff. It's very like, you know, in intensive care you'll have somebody who's very unwell, they're on a breathing machine which you're managing, and then they're on like, you know, 5 to 10 infusions which you're also managing, and out of those 5 to 10 infusions, you know, 2 of them are like extremely high risk medications that need to be monitored all the time and blah blah blah. So I love that stuff, whereas ED is a lot of like putting out fires. I think, you ever watch The Pit? Great show. I do watch The Pit and I love it. It's pretty, it's a lot more dramatic than what a real emergency department is, but I mean, that makes sense for the show that they're making. But it's very accurate. The only thing that annoys me is the same with... what are you doing? Is this same thing that I have with like every TV show, and it's like watching people do CPR in a TV show or a movie is annoying, but I also understand you can't do actual CPR on a live breathing person because it's fucked. It does sound like a mentally taxing job. It is, but I loved it. Where's the... Love it. I still love it. I really miss I really miss the intensive care unit. Like, not being able to work there was actually really difficult for me. Because it wasn't my choice. Like, I just wasn't able to function due to PTSD, and so I felt really devastated when I had to leave. Thanks, team. Okay, Scrubs doesn't explain this at all yet. I actually love Scrubs, and if I'm so honest with you, Scrubs is probably one of the reasons I got into health, because I just loved it so much. It's still my comfort show. I still watch it all of the time. And honestly, Scrubs is pretty accurate, except for how often the doctors are actually around, because that shit does not happen. That happens in chefing. People take stuff from your section, don't tell you, and then you go to get it expecting it to be there and it's not. Yeah, I can't deal with that. I can't, like, the disorganization that you have to, like, you just have to inherently embrace in ED because it's so chaotic. I cannot embrace it. It is not for me. The Office's CPR scene is iconic, though. It really is. It is. Like, the reality is, like, people are very rarely going to see real CPR, but, like, whenever I watch it on TV, I'm like, they ain't doing shit. That person is dead as fuck. But I still, yeah, the Pit is great. Highly recommend. If you haven't watched it before and you're interested in that kind of stuff, it is great. I love it. I need to try the new season, but I'm afraid of rehashed shows. I was the same, actually. It was my sister. She convinced me to watch the new season of Scrubs because she was like, no, seriously, you need to. It's really good. And so when I was in hospital the last time, I watched it, and I binged the entire thing in one sitting. It was so good. It doesn't it finishes too soon. Like, my issue with the new season is actually that I don't think there's enough episodes to cover what they're doing, but I loved the latest season. Don't be afraid, it's genuinely really good. The only thing that grinds me is the whole insurance thing, but I guess that's just America. Yeah. I don't understand that side of things. But I can understand how infuriating, like, I can't imagine how infuriating it would be working in a system that is, like, limiting people because of their wealth. Like, that to me sounds insane. Like, the mindset of health in Australia is very much that everyone deserves access to healthcare. Like, and that goes from, you know, like, I worked in a hospital where we looked after inmates all of the time. And then the intensive care unit that I worked at had some fairly high profile cases of people who did not very good things. And if I can put my shit aside to keep that person alive, regardless of what they've done, why on earth can we not, like, how can somebody who works in health not do that for somebody who simply just doesn't have enough money? Like, I understand they can't, but it would I'm trying to think, like, the moral injury. There's this concept of moral injury that's usually I've only really heard it talked about in health, but it's essentially like, it's a micro trauma almost, because you're doing something or witnessing something that goes against what you believe to your core. And moral injury is already a bit of a problem in health because we still do have to do things against our values. Like, for example, this might sound very callous of me, but say for example, there's somebody in intensive care who, for all intents and purposes, should not live. Like they've done something to themselves or something has happened to them where the merciful and kind thing to do would be to let them pass. But you know, there's a family member who doesn't believe in that, or there's someone who's not ready to let go, which is, again, so understandable. I can't imagine being in that position. But then we, as the healthcare workers, knowing that their outcome is going to be horrific, still have to do everything to achieve an outcome that that person would never have wanted, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, don't have enough money or well, guess I'll just die. Yeah, it's crazy. I can't imagine. Can't imagine. Like, for insurance to be a thing, like for me to see somebody become like deteriorate purely because they can't afford the treatment would, I think it would be enough to make me want to leave, especially if it happens several times. Oh, Agile, awake to your back, Emu. It would be so hard to work in healthcare there, I think. Yeah, 100%. I would not do it. Like, I simply would not. Like, a part of the reason that I love working in health is because I do believe it is a human right that everybody should be entitled to. Like, everyone should be entitled to good healthcare. I don't think that should be a controversial opinion. I don't think that's political in any way. To me, our health is a human right. And in the same sense, I wouldn't work for a private hospital in Australia either, because I don't want my job to ever be about somebody's monetary gain. I want my job to be about making people's lives better and, like, you know, just giving people what they deserve and what they have a right to. I imagine you've witnessed some arguments against specific treatments being used because of some wild conspiracy. Thankfully, not so much in intensive care. We get a fairly... I think the thing is, like, if somebody's in intensive care, particularly in the unit that I worked in, because it was a very high level ICU, the people who were there would not survive without the treatments that we were doing. And so for the most part, like, I can't really recall anybody actually saying, no, they don't do that. They wouldn't want that. The main thing that we tend to come across is, like, the difficult conversations are conversations like, would this person really want the life that we're going to create for them after they're out of here? Because, you know, there are some injuries that you just don't recover from. Would they be okay with that life? And, you know, it's a really hard conversation to have. And I think more people need to have it with their families so that they know, because the problem is a lot of times the family member doesn't know, and then they don't want to be the one to make that decision. Like, I can't imagine how hard that would be, you know, to be the one to call it. So, you know, I fully understand why people really struggle with that. Just for the record, guys, if I'm ever at any risk of permanent brain damage, like, let me die, okay? I want you all to know that. My husband knows that. If somehow, you know, something happens where I lose my cognition or my independence, pull the plug. It's all good. I'm so fine. That's not a good position to be in. I'm in a lucky position with my nan that both my aunt and dad agree on non-resuscitate, but because she's not really living anymore, she's just kind of existing. Yeah. And I think like once people get older, it's an easier conversation to have. But unfortunately, where I worked, often it was people who they never expected to be in that position. Like it's really hard. Like I really feel for them, and I understand how hard it is. But that doesn't negate the fact that leading someone into a really shitty future doesn't also feel pretty bad. You know? You make my life better, so that's one box too. Thank you, Grippy. Right back at you. I do my best. That's my goal. I just want to leave the world a little bit better than it was, which honestly, we're fighting a losing battle at the moment, but I'm doing my best. Like, it's a really shit thing, but I'm glad they both agree on it. It is a shit, like, I'm kind of, this, again, may sound really blasé of me, but I think, like, we should all be comfortable talking about death. Like, it's not comfortable. We don't like to accept that it's a thing, but it's an inevitability as much as birth is, right? Like, we have birth plans. Everybody should have a right to the life they want to live. And I think we should talk more openly about it. Like, what do we want our lives to look like? What are things that we wouldn't want to live through? Like, these, unfortunately, shit happens, right? And I think it's really important to, in the least morbid way possible, just let your family know what your wishes are. Like, just so that they know. Hopefully they never need to use that information, but, you know. Anyway, I do apologize if that's a morbid topic. Of course it is. I'm sorry. I'm obviously exposed to a lot of death. So to me, I'm kind of like, well, you just never know. Let me die, destroy my PC. Legit. Don't destroy my PC. Like, I'd give my PC to my daughter, but, like, just wipe it. You know? That's a waste of good resources. Like, PC parts are not cheap. At least let them take, like, the RAM out of it and sell it for money, you know? These are trying times. Anyway, I'm wrapping up. That was my last key. I'm gonna check to see who we're going to raid. Let's see. Let's raid Fiamma. She is so lovely. Gasp. I know, I'm sorry, guys. I have to finish early tonight because I've got some things to do in the morning. But I'll be back tomorrow and I'll be able, I will be able to stream for longer tomorrow. Your duo from the ARAM we had is live? Oh, okay, what's their name? We'll raid them. Wait, what? Woke up early enough to watch the stream? I'm sorry, Athen. But late enough to watch the stream. I will be back tomorrow, I promise, and I'll raid a bit later. I'll make sure I raid later into the night, but I got shit to do tomorrow, guys. Let's raid Emu's duo. Tempest Noir. Let's go. Just some BS. Relax, guys. I'm gonna be back before you even know. Your partner. Cute. Okay. Very nice. That is a duo, technically. That's true. It is. All right. We're going. Thank you to everybody who came and hung out with me today. I'm really sorry to the people who just joined in, but I promise I'll be back tomorrow for some more sweet, sweet hangs. Thank you to all my new followers today. Kuro Mashy Taters, appreciate you. And yeah, I love you guys so much. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.